Okay, today's topic is a topic which was not even talked about before the year 2003. The Jyotishis of India kept this as one real guarded secret. They don't even talk about it. V.V. Raman came here so many times. We had so many astrologers come. Nobody talked about Panchanga. Everybody knows there's something called Panchanga. In India, all astrologers follow the Panchanga. But nobody knows what it is. Some people say, oh, it's simple. There are Pancha means 5 and Anga means parts. Just like you have 5 fingers, like that the god of time, or time as personified, has 5 body parts. And so it's easy. We could easily understand that. So that's all, and that's what they did and left it at that. So today we will go what we call for the year 1 level to try to understand what is Panchanga and why is it so important for astrologers. Firstly, when we talk of time, good time, bad time, happy time, sad time, meditation time, prayer time, it's all about quality of time, right? Time is the same. The quality is defined by what activity we are doing and what experiences we are having. The good and bad is a quality of the time. Panchanga are the 5 limbs. By defining whose quality, we will define the quality of time. So time quality is known by Panchanga. Could you say this word with me? Panchanga. Right. The word Pancha means 5. You see P-A-N with the Pancha. Pancha. Anga. So Pancha is 5. Anga is body part. Pancha Anga. Yeah. Let it roll on your tongue. Let it roll on your tongue. Okay? Panchanga. Okay. Before we go into fully talking about quality of time, we need to understand these planets in a different way. Firstly, you know that we have Navagrahas or the 9 planets. But why are these grahas said to be personifications of God? Why are these grahas so important? How is it that a planet running in the sky is going to affect my life? What does it symbolize in my life? How does it work on me? That's so crucial to know the root. Rahu is bad. Why is Rahu bad? What is the main reason for Rahu being bad? Let him eclipse light. So what? I know that the eclipse will end after some time. It's not bad for me. The king will fall down. How do I care if the prime minister or the president is going to go?
You don't have any light in anything.
Well, maybe that's good for me. With so much light around, maybe I've been running around too much. When you eclipse that light for some time, maybe I'll get a chance to sit down and think of God. In fact, eclipses are very good for starting a mantra and meditation. You see the point? What does an eclipse symbolize? It symbolizes the time to stop doing what you are doing and think. You see, so eclipse can be a life-changing feature. What is the most important part of Rahu? What does he do? By which he is bad?
Desires.
He causes desires, right? By which you are born. He represents the highest desire by which you are born. In fact, he gives us the 3 primary causes of rebirth. The 3 primary causes of rebirth. And that is the 3rd, that is the 11th house, the desire, fulfillment of desire. You see that? Now look at this chart over here. This chart, Aquarius is his own house. And he owns Aquarius. He chooses to own Aquarius because that is the primary purpose of your birth. To fulfill your desires, your hopes. Where do your hopes come from? Your hopes come from Aquarius, the 11th house of the natural zodiac. And How do you get over this? You can, every time you fulfill one hope, there is another thing over there to tempt you. Again you fulfill that, there is another temptation. What is that one sound by which I can get over this one sound? They say that sound for all physical creation is ka. Like in Kali Yuga, the first sound, ka. So I say, I want to get over it. Now remember, there are two ways. Ka has to take ka upwards or to take ka downwards. I can take anything upwards by adding fire to it. Have you seen that? You take water in a pot, put heat from the bottom. What happens to the water? It goes up. Okay? And when the water goes up, or the vapors go up, I can put a glass on top and put some ice over there, or something cooling, and the vapors can touch that cooling and come down. So what takes things up? The heat takes it up. Ra. The heat is Ra. Please say the sound with me as I say. Ra.
Ra.
So Ra takes things up. It takes the Ra or the fire. Ra, the fire, takes your prayers to God. How will your prayers go to God? They have to go up. It goes up with Ra. It comes down with La. La is the cooling. La is earth. La, that is why La is earth. Ra or fire takes it up. La or earth brings it down. Okay? So now, my primary purpose of creation, whatever be the creation, it's a physical thing. I say it is because of ka, desire, right? I said, oh desire, why don't you take me to God? Why am I desiring? Whatever be this desire, let it go up to God. So to this ka, I add ra. And I say it fast. So it becomes kra. And to this, I add the sound which reminds me of my mother. Im, that is God, from Isha. So I get cream. Please say this. Cream. Cream.
Cream.
So when you say cream, that means I would like to get over this root source of my creation. So, ka, when you say ka, you are realizing Aquarius, one reason of your creation. Now, which is the Mula Trikona of Rahu? His office. Every planet has a home, has an office, and a place where he gets exalted. Why? That's what he delights in. What you call the golf course, right? For top executives, they have a home, they have an office, and they have a golf course. Is it not? They get exalted over there. I made the deal today. They get exalted when they make the deal, right? So, you have a home. All grahas are like this. You've got to understand that. They have a home which is called Swakshetra. Swa means own, Kshetra, area, my area. This is my area. This is my space. Home. And they have an office where they have to work. And then they have a place where they get exalted, like the golf course for somebody, the football field for somebody. It can be different things for different people. So Rahu's own home is which one? Aquarius, where he creates desires. And his Mula Trikona, his office, has to be, why Virgo? What is so thing about Virgo? Which is the sixth house of the natural zodiac, where all the weaknesses are there. So Rahu's great ability lies in finding what your weakness is. And depending upon your weakness, he shall give you temptation. Adam ate the apple. Right? That's the temptation. So the snake, that is Rahu, is tempting The temptation comes from Virgo. And what happens in Virgo? Eve loses her virginity. That is why it is the sign of the virgin. The test is of innocence. Are you able to keep your innocence or are you losing it? You understand? The symbology of the snake. Snake is Rahu. And that snake comes to the virgin. And that's his office. And he says, hey, have the apple. Because that's your weakness. That apple is your weakness. He knows it's your weakness. If you did not have weaknesses, he could not have tempted you. And there are 6 kinds of weaknesses because this is the 6th house. And he will choose one of them to tempt you. So that is Rahu's second car. That is car 1, then there is another car. That is K1. What I will call this K1, that is Aquarius, and then there is the K2, which is Virgo. And then the virgin loses her virginity. The innocence is gone. And Rahu is delighted. Now you have welcome to the cycle. Now you shall be my slave for a long time. Okay, because now you are trapped. You have eaten the apple. You are trapped. There is no way out. Then what happens? You keep eating that apple, keep eating that apple, keep eating that apple. And a day comes when the innocent little girl who is a virgin becomes like a prostitute. Gemini. That is the worst car. The body's worst situation where the body can be. The body is sold like a slave. Slavery, the prostitution, all that comes, all the dirty things come out here. That's his exaltation he has achieved. He has ruined you completely. So you see, there's a third car. There's a third car, K3. So, if I have to get out of this cycle, so this is the cause of birth. The cause of birth are the 3 cars. Now I said 3. What was the word I said? 3 cars, right? Say it fast. Right. You know it now. It's called 3 car. That's how the word Trika is derived, from the 3 cars. So you know how Trika came into being. And who caused it? It was Rahu who caused Trika to come into being. Now I want to get out of Trika. I want to get out of Trika. What do? I have to say that with fire. I burn that with fire. I take this car and I put fire in it. Okay, Rahu, here's your apple, I'll burn it. Here's the thing to the virgin, I'll burn that. So I take the Ra and I add it to these 3 cars. And I say 3 times, cream, cream, cream. When I say it 3 times, this is called the Kalika. 3 times is called Kalika. 3 times we say cream. And we can burn this cycle of rebirth. That is why Kali's mantra is 3 times cream, cream, cream. So today you will learn the mantras of Kali as we look at Rahu. Rahu rules which tithis? Amavasya and Ashtami. Now, there are 2 things. When we talk of Amavasya, it is called Narka or hell. This is hell. Okay? And how do we get out of hell? Kali, by burning sin we get out of hell. Sin is sin of the body. It is a sin of the body. And unless you burn this sin with Ra, you are not going to get out of this sin. So 3 times you have to say. Now you know why you have to say 3 times. Earlier you didn't know why you have to say 3 times. So when you say cream first time, it is for Aquarius. Second time, cream is for the apple that you ate. And third time, cream for completely losing everything that was innocent. When you say cream 3 times, this will go. your reason for creation itself is gone. So cream, cream, cream.
Cream, cream, cream.
So the basic mantra is cream, 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 and then kalike. Kalike.
Cream,
Kalike swaha. Can you say that?
cream, cream, cream. Kalike swaha.
Cream, 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 kalike swaha.
Cream, cream, cream. Kalike swaha.
Beautiful. You see, when you do this, you understand. Now you see the pleasure of doing a mantra when you understand why you are doing it. So if somebody does a painting with a tongue coming out and all, I say, okay, you are a good artist, but you understand nothing. It is important to understand 3K before you do that. Okay? Good. So now we understood this. And what is the other tithi that is ruled by Rahu? Ashtami. Ashtami is Krishna. Just like Amavasya is Kali, Ashtami is Krishna. So just as we did Ra and we took it up, we can also get out of this cycle in another way. One was by burning sin of the body, the other one was by begging for forgiveness. Two ways you can get out, right? One, by burning your sin, and two is by begging for forgiveness. Begging is La, earth element. Forgive me, La, earth. Clear the earth. So then I add K-L-I-M. You see that? Clean. So say it. Clean. Clean, Krishna, clean.
Clean, Krishna, clean.
You know, I used to be a kid. When I started this mantra, I used to play with it. Clean, Krishna, clean. Krishna shall clean. So, you know, I used to do that. So it got into my head. Clean is for cleansing, cleaning, but forgiving. By forgiving us our sins, we are cleansed. So clean is cleansing. Forgiving is love that comes with this. So clean, said 3 times. Clean, clean, clean. See? Aquarius, Virgo, and Gemini, and the Ashtami, the energy of the Ashtami, the great flowers of Ashtami shall go. Ashtami relates to death, the 8th house. See, Ashta is 8th house. Ashtami is 8th house related, death. You are dying. Why are you dying? Why are you dying before death? We all have to die one day, but how many times have we died before that? How many times we have died and we have come out of the death? Why do we have to die so many times? Say clean so that you don't die before the time to die comes. So, by saying clean, we can save ourselves from dying before. Save ourselves from this temptation of the apple. Save ourselves from falling in the temptation again and again and again. By saying clean, we do that. One is prevention, one is cure. Clean is prevention, cream is cure. You see the difference between the two. Clean is prevention. Why did you have to eat the apple in the first place? Stop eating the apple now. Prevention. And cream is cure. I ate it. I made a mistake. I need to burn myself and cure myself. Okay? Did you get it? So now you understand Rahu better. Shall we?